morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Listen, this light is bright. Let me turn this light down. Ooh, let me see if I can do without that light. That light is bright. Good morning. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. Let me see. Let me pop you up here. So I'm trying to look at my camera. Let me see. I think you all can see me. That light is kind of bright this morning. Okay, yeah, let me turn this down. I think you all can see me. That light is kind of bright this morning. Okay, yeah, let me turn this. Well, good morning and welcome back to the monthly Chit-Chat with me, Katrina. And I just wanted to pop in for a few moments on today. What have you been doing on today with your life? And if you hear water or noise in the background, that's Mama. She's in the kitchen because I've been up early this morning. And let me tell you what I've done so far today. Oh, let me stop and say welcome. Let me see. How are you? Hey, Lyric. We miss you. We miss you and we hope to see you real soon, number 2. Hope to see you real soon. So this is what I've been up to this morning. Welcome everyone who's coming in, whether you're live or by replay. I appreciate, I really appreciate, let me back up just a little. I really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to join me for these monthly chit chats. And so what I've been up to this morning, I woke up around 5:13 a.m. to be exact, 2 minutes before my alarm was supposed to go off. I've been cooking Sunday dinner. And I've also put a few curls in my hair. And yes, I know this roller is here. So I know it's here. My hair got a little wet, so I had to stick a roller back there. And like I said, I cooked Sunday dinner. And I'm getting ready I have church this afternoon at 2:00 p.m. So I've been up doing a lot on this morning, but I'm glad you're here for the monthly chit chat. Again, as always, number 1, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for being part of the family. And thank you so much for your continued support week after week. That's number 1. Secondly, thank you to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. I'm so glad you're here. I think you'll love it here. And I appreciate you taking the chance on my channel to see what I'm doing here on the Johnson Ranch. And I'm trying to be strategic. I don't want you to see everything that's in the background because this video actually will come out on Tuesday. So I don't want you, I might need to block the camera some so you won't see everything in the background, but make sure that your post notification bells are set to all. That's ALL, so you never miss an upload from the Priceless Pearl Life. I hope that you have been enjoying my Countdown to Christmas series for 2023. My goal is to inspire and to motivate you to style your home, decorate your home, whatever terminology you want to use, is to style it within your budget, style it beautifully and comfortably for your family and your friends. Because remember, in these 4 walls are where memories are shared and love is shared. And so that's my biggest thing about my channel. I don't have a blank check. I don't have an expansive budget. But what I do have is an eye for decor pieces that can transition not just for the holiday, but throughout the entire year. And so that's what makes it cost effective and budget friendly. And mama just making all that noise in the background, but makes it budget friendly and cost effective when you find pieces that you love, whether you love them initially or, of course, you DIY them and upscale them to what. Ma, can you make any less noise? I think she's doing that on purpose. So, whatever you're upscaling to make it what you desire it to be. So I have a few packages, and this will in fact be my last Amazon mini. I'll have a few things shopping haul for the year because I needed to finish my a few spaces in my home. And so I needed just a few things. So I don't even remember what all this stuff is. But anyway, a few Amazon. And I'm thinking, drop it down in the comments below and let me know. Is anybody else thinking about getting rid of Amazon Prime? Is anybody else besides me thinking about getting rid of Amazon Prime? Because packages are not arriving as they should be. And so some of these items I actually ordered and they were delayed. And then also, as I said in one video, I have a project going on at my house, which has been keeping me at the house, not being able to get to the post office and pick things up. And so I wanted to keep the videos coming out in order and keep everything rolling. So some of these items I needed for some of the rooms in my home to complete those areas. So what I need you to do is make sure you come back for the home tour. Come back for my Christmas home tour, which should be out on December the 11th. I believe that's the date. December the 11th. Yeah, December the 11th will be my Christmas home tour. So come back for that video because you'll see some little changes around the house because I was waiting on some of these items. So let's see what's here. I have no idea what this is, but let's open it together. Again, for those of you who are just coming in, thank you so much for stopping by the Johnson Ranch and the Priceless Pearl Life with me, Katrina. And listen, my name really is Katrina because some of you comment and say, Miss Pearl. Yes, Miss Pearl. My name really is Katrina. Priceless Pearl Life is my channel name, but my mother didn't name me Pearl. Oh, this is what this says. I didn't know what it was. I ordered some ornaments. And let me see if you can see these. Let me see if I put them up. I ordered some wood ornaments, and they came with some little jute rope. And this one says hope. This one says Noel. This one says believe. And this one says, oh, I might need to turn it the right way. This one says love. Okay, so I ordered these. I found these on Amazon, and they were really inexpensive. I think I only paid like $5 or $6 for them, but they're made of wood. Nice little carving, and as you see, the hole is here for me to attach the jute rope. And I purchased these for one of my Christmas trees. So I have that. Oh, and this is not from Amazon. I found these. I was looking at someone else's channel. I was looking at another creator's channel, and she had these black boxes, and I was like, oh, these are nice. I hope I can find them. And of course, I went to Ross and said, come through Ross, and Ross came through this time. It let me down on my last trip. Well, the trip before that, but this time it did not let me down. And I found this beautiful box. Let me open it. Let me open it up so you can see inside. So I found this black box, and it was only, see if you can see that, $14.99. But then I found the matching box on another aisle, and this one was only $12.99. So let me hold these up for you. There we go. So I found these two boxes from Ross. Let me see where my camera is. Right here. So I absolutely love those. Let me put you on the floor. I shouldn't be complaining about mom making noise because she is fixing us a little breakfast this morning. I did dinner already for tomorrow, and you hear her going out the door. How many of you remember, like back in the day, when your grandparents, your grandmother always cooked Sunday dinner on Saturday mornings and Saturday afternoons? That's really how I grew up. I grew up wherein when we came home from church, our food was already fixed. And, I kind of started doing that a little bit more during the world shutdown, and then got away from it. But it's a little expensive going out to dinner every Sunday. So I'm cutting down on that, not going out to eat every Sunday. And then also, sometimes I just want to come home. I'm just a little tired and I just want to rest. So I have a busy day tomorrow. So I decided just to get up and cook our dinner. And so what did I make? Well, tomorrow when we get home, we'll just cook some white rice. But you know how we say it on the Johnson Rice Ranch. We'll just pop some rice, some white rice. I did some string beans with some ham hock and neck bones in it. And then I did some oven cooked T-bone steaks with some onions. So I seared them in my cast iron skillet. And then I popped them in the oven at 450 for about 10 to 13 minutes to make them and well done. So I do have that recipe here on the channel. If you're looking to cook some steaks in the oven, I'll cook some steaks by air frying. Check out my cooking playlist for those of you who are new, or for those of you who just want to cook some steaks and want to have a good recipe. Check out my steak recipe here on the channel. So that's what I cooked for tomorrow. And mom is still making noise in the kitchen. Think she's doing it on purpose. You all know how she likes to be on my videos. So I purchased some bathroom mats. Okay. Some black bath mats. So I have two sizes. I have a smaller and a larger size. So let's bring it up close so you can see it. So I purchased that. Oh, I think I left it in the other room. I think I left it in the other room. But I also purchased, it's in the other room, so I'm not going to get up to get that. But I purchased a new shower curtain. And I'm really considering putting a glass shower door back on my tub and shower combo. And not because I don't like shower curtains. I actually love. Good morning, Deborah Kabasa Home Living. Good morning. I actually like shower curtains. I like it because I love putting different colors in the shower, in my bathroom, and changing it with my towels. But the shower rods keep falling down. They stay up for a while, and then the next thing you know, they just keep falling down, and I have to keep replacing them. And either that or I will need to get a contractor to come in and literally attach my shower rod to my towel. And that's the part I'm kind of leery about, finding the right person with the right tools to make sure that they don't crack, that they don't have an accident and crack my towel in my bath and shower area. So I'm literally considering putting a, what is it? Putting a glass door back on. Oh, this I cannot open up because it will be too much. But I will show you. I wanted to buy something for outside. So I purchased this. It's a Christmas star string lights. So you put it up high in the tree or on a pole, and it has a star, and then it has the different colored lights that come down that you can flare out to make it look like an actual Christmas tree. So I'm not going to pull that out because it's a lot of strings. And, Amazon is the best at packing things, and I'm not quite capable of packing them back in the boxes as neatly as Amazon Worker 2298. So I'll just leave this in the box. So I just wanted to speak to you all this morning, catch up with you all this morning. Some of my regular chit-chat people are not here today, but that's fine. I know that it's the holidays and everyone is scurrying around getting things done. But what I do want to encourage you to do is, I was looking for a napkin. Mike, can you bring me a napkin? One thing I will encourage you to do is, I have a video coming up on next week. I have 3 videos coming up on next week. And one of the things that I will encourage you to do is spend some quality time with your family. Thank you, Mom. Spend some quality time with your family. Y'all hold on. I'm going to clean mine because I think I'm a little fuzzy. Oh, that's much better. I thought I had a fingerprint on there. Spend some quality time with your family over this holiday season. A lot of people are out in the highways and the bustle and the rustling of it all on that pavement in those streets. But spend some time with your family and your friends, and teach your children, your grandchildren, that Christmas is, we give gifts. Yeah, we give toys and all of those things, but remind them that having family, spending time with family, this sharing moments is so very important. And for us not to be consumed by how much we spent or what we spent it on, but actually having those memories. On this week, I had 2 of my cousins, and if you can see, my TV is no longer on the floor. Thank you so much. My TV is finally mounted. And so I had 2 of my cousin Hubba, which his name is Willie James, but don't tell him I called him Hubba on the World Wide Web. But my cousin Hubba and my cousin Walter, which are my first cousins on my mom's side, came by and they helped. Well, they actually did it. I didn't do anything. They mounted my TV. And see, things like that are what I'm talking about. Spending time with family, just doing things together, and those memories that you will always have. My mom comes from a very large family, 14 children, and my mom is child number 14. And so Christmases growing up for us, we have so many great memories. My grandparents were able to, God allowed them to raise 11 children to adulthood, which means at Christmas, you would have, I must have been like 4 or 5 years old. All of the sisters and brothers that lived away came home. They came home, their children came home. Could you imagine a small house, less than, I'll say, 2,000 square feet, packed with all of us? But guess what? We made it work. And guess what? We had so much fun. It didn't matter that you only had a 12 by 12 section to sit in. It did not matter to us. It was just the fact that I lived here in South Carolina with a few of my cousins, and the majority of my cousins lived in other states. And it was just the fact that they came home and we got to play with them. What did we play? No Xbox, no Nintendo. No, we went outside and kicked the ball. We went outside and played basketball. We went outside and, yes, I played football with them. I mean, we played jacks. The girls, we got on the floor and we played jacks. I mean, it was some simple things that we did. But now that we are, most of us are over 50 years old, those are the memories that we share. Just being with my grandparents, just being with my aunts and my uncles, and always having lots of food, because we're a cooking family, but always having lots of food and being in a house that was warm. I don't know if it was just because of the the heat they had on. It was just us. Let me see what you're saying. Estelle, creative design. Sometimes when you have a toxic family, it's best to stay away. Oh, well, I'm sorry that that's your what you're going through at this time. But as a minister, as a pastor, I will pray for you all that whatever the situation is, whatever uh, the circumstance is, that you all will be able to get through it, get by it, resolve it, and move on. My family, I speak from experience. My family is not the perfect family. I'm talking about, on both sides. But there is a time in our lives that some things that we thought were important are not really important. Some things that we thought were an issue, they're not really an issue. Because when it comes down to it, there are some people in this world who don't have one person in this world to call their family. I have some young ladies that I'm around, that I look at them as my little sisters. Some of them, my father's not here. Some of them don't have their fathers. Some of them don't have their mothers. And some of them are like in their 40s. They're just starting, they're getting married and they're starting their families, and they don't have a mother around. They don't have a father around. And that's something that they wished. Mama, turn me down. And that's something that they wished. And at the end of the day, family is family. We don't pick our families, but let's love our families. Let's try to get along with them as best we can. So that's my advice for you. And I will, she said, thanks, but I have moved on and I can't go back because it's almost, well, yes, ma'am. Well, then in that instance, yes, ma'am, you did the best thing for you. So you did the best thing for you in that circumstance that you're stating to us. But those of us who can bridge those gaps, let us bridge those gaps. And so let's make memories. That's my little message for you all this morning. Let's make memories with our families. Let's make memories with our friends. We learned during the shutdown of the world, we learned that some of the things that we felt like we needed, that we had to have, we learned that we lived without it. Some people, I have to go to the movies every weekend. I have to go shopping once a month. I have to, go get my hair done. I have to go get my nails done. I can't live with, we learned to live without it. And we made it, and we're okay. We made it and we're okay. So just wanted to chat with you all on this morning. Didn't mean, when my chats come, sometimes I don't know where the chat is going to go. I might have a few things written down, but it's just whatever way it goes, because as most of you know, I am a pastor, I'm a minister, and so just whatever way it goes. I love being able to in real time connect with my subscribers. And as I told you all before, if you see me, pass me in the street, please make sure, don't write me later and say, I saw you, Priceless Pearl. No, come up to me. Let's chat. Let's meet, because I love meeting people. I love talking to people. I really do. My mom says, just pray for your family. I know from experience that God can change things. Yes, He can. And sometimes it may take longer than we want it, because most of the times when we want, if you are a person who is faith based, and you're believing in God, sometimes, a lot of times, we want things overnight, we want them immediately. But we always say, and we should always mean, that God's timing is best. And so therefore, yeah, we just have to wait on God's timing and be patient. I have patience in the process. Have patience in the process. Good morning, Lorna. Good morning, Lorna of Lorna's Decor. Be patient in the process. Deborah Kabasa Home Living said, Christmas is about God and family. Yes, it is. And we let's remember that always. Let's remember that always. Listen, I would, to have my father here for one more day, would be truly awesome. Would be truly awesome. And you can never go back and redo some things when people are gone. So it's I always tell this story about the 2 months leading up to my father passing. My father passed in January, so this January will be 17 years. And when the December before, my brother and I, my brother and I actually took our parents on a trip. So that's why I always tell people, do things and don't delay, get them done, plan for them, and make them happen. My brother and I took my dad on this, my mom and my dad on a trip, which I always remember. I always talk about, because it's like one of those funny family moments, but we had like the best time. We went on a trip, and my dad was so happy. He was so surprised, that we went on this trip. And then we turned around in January and we went on another trip. So the 2 months prior, well, the 6 to 8 weeks prior to my dad passing, my brother and I took our parents on two separate trips. And my dad was having the best time. He was so proud of us. He was so thankful that his kids were grown, and that we were, able to take care of ourselves and able to do things for our parents. And he was so happy with that. Even yearly, my brother and I started sending our parents on trips for their anniversary. And he was just so, at first they were kind of like, we're okay. You don't need to do anything for us. And then we were like, we're sending you all. You are going. You're just going. And so then they just started expecting it. And so, we are a very close-knit family. And so to have my dad here. So if you had an argument with your dad, I'm a daddy's girl. A1, day one. My first words had to have been father, because I am a daddy's girl. I mean, just absolute dad's girl. And so forget about it. Squash it if you can, because you never get another. You might get somebody else that steps in. You might get somebody else who wants to try to fill that void. But that father-daughter bond, I'm telling you, is nothing like it. So season's greetings. Good morning, Martha D. Solomon. I heard that it's supposed to be 80-something degrees today in Florida. What in the world? I heard that it was supposed to be 80 something degrees. It's 70 something degrees here. So we woke up this morning and we were like, it's hot. We woke up this morning and like I said, I started cooking and I opened the kitchen window like 6 o'clock this morning. I had the window open. The oven was on 435 degrees. It was hot in this house and it's kind of muggy and warm here. But yeah, spend time with family and friends if you can. Remember the real meaning of Christmas. And remember, don't overspend. Bills come back to you in 30 days. That's my financial advice for you today, my Priceless family. Yes, yes, those bills will be back in 30 days. Yeah, you put it on a credit card, they're going to look for a payment in 30 days. So don't overspend. Don't overdo it. Do what you can, give what you can, but don't overdo it. It's 70 today. Yesterday was 33. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a big change from 33 to 70. Ah, well, anyway, so yeah, so that's what we're doing. Listen, let me say this. Thank you all who have been following my countdown to Christmas 2023. I appreciate that. Some of you out here, Lorna, I've been watching you. You are a decorating queen. So I thank you for that. Estelle, I saw you. You did a tablescape recently, so I watched that. And Martha, I watched you too. I'm trying to think what I watched last on your channel, but you know I've been over there. You know I've been over there as well. Again, if you're new here, if you're watching by replay, you see these ladies in the chat. Go follow their channels. I'm all about us helping each other, us promoting each other. We are not influencers. We used to be, but I think we're transitioning now not to influencers, but those who inspire and those who motivate. I don't want to influence you to spend money on home decor if you don't have it. I want to inspire you to flip and DIY and make your home beautiful. That's what I want to do. I want to motivate you to get up and clean up. Yes, that's what I want to do. Get up and clean up because in the words of my mama, it's not going to clean itself. So you get up and clean up. And because most of all, you know, sometimes I learned this as a kid growing up, that sometimes the best thing you could do is just get up and clean up. Get up and clean up, and the house just feels much better. The house even seems like it just smiles when you get up and you clean up. And my mom is from the old school. So a lot of times, one of my friends that follows the channel, a pastor friend of mine, she always laughs about how she's like, you clean up all the time. And I'm like, when you were raised in a house like my mom, listen, my mom was old school for the longest, like spring break. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for spring break. Then I remember spring break is not spring break for me. I'm like in the middle school. And my mom was like, oh, this is the time for us to wash the walls. This is the time for us to take the mattress off the bed and put the mattress outside and to dust down the frames of the bed. Yeah, that's what my mom made us do. And she's talking. Let me see what my mom says. Estelle says, I'm in Vlogmas is going to be 64 today, but 70 on Tuesday. Thanks for watching my Tablescape Tuesday and supporting my channel. Yes, ma'am. Anybody else doing Vlogmas? Anybody else, any other creators doing Vlogmas? Mom says, I've been right there, Estelle. That is why I know what God can and will do. It took a while, but the hand of God worked it all out for our good. I can write a book about it, but God came through for us. Yes, my mom can write a book about it. And in fact, you know, some of you may have heard my mom actually is a published author. And one of these times when I do my chats, I probably need to bring my mom on because, you know, she's always walking through my videos anyway, I probably need to bring my mom on and let her talk about her book. Let her talk about her book, the wisdom that she poured into this book. She's a Christian author, and this comes from being married for over 40 years, being a minister for over 40 years, and a mother for what seems like forever. And so the wisdom that she has, and the book is called Keys of Wisdom. It's a book about the family. And so she has some good nuggets in it. So perhaps I'll bring mom on and let her talk a little bit about her book here on one of my chit-chats to help some, maybe newlyweds out or first-time parents out, and she can pour some nuggets into them. My mom actually travels and goes to churches, conferences, women's retreats, and teaches from her book. So that's why we stay a little bit busy here on the Johnson Ranch, because I'm a minister, my mom is a minister, my brother's a minister, and we travel for church, for our church, and then we also travel to other churches to minister as well. So we stay rather busy. In fact, like I said, I have church at 2:00 this afternoon, where we will be celebrating my mom at 2:00 this afternoon. Mom has been preaching 54, 53 years. My mom has been preaching for 53 years. So we're celebrating her today. Mother says, I wanted to do Vlogmas. My job will not permit it. I'm busy at work getting up. Guys, order out on time for the Christmas holiday. Yes, I'm not doing Vlogmas this year. I think I'm just going to, try to get these rest of these videos out on time so I can go ahead and get my my holiday house tour completed. I'm also taking a break. I'm taking a break. That's it. At the end of the year, that last week, that week of Christmas, I'm not coming on at all. I'm not even going to do a video and schedule. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not even doing that. I'm going to take that week off, and I'll return on Thursday, January the 4th. Because like I told you, I have a project going on in my house as well. So I've been running back and forth to Lowe's and Home Depot. I've been running back and forth, and also trying to shoot the video with stuff everywhere. So, when you're getting something done in your house and you're moving things out of that room, you have to find somewhere to put it. And, not trying to take it outside, but still trying to keep it in the house, because I'm going to need to move it back rather quickly. So I'm trying to keep it close and then still trying to decorate around those things. So I've been maneuvering things and still trying to get it done. But this project should come to end, and hopefully it'll be finished, and it'll be probably one of my first videos in January. What does mom say? It's vacation time. Yes, it is, mom. Estelle says, no, she's not doing Vlogmas because I think it will be too much on me, especially since I just had to learn a new editing program. Yeah, I'm not going to do it this year. And, I did it in past years, and sometimes it really helps your channel. And then sometimes, in my opinion, some years it could hurt because there's so many videos coming out. And what happens is sometimes one of those videos, or maybe a couple of those videos, don't really get the eyes on it that you think. I think all of us as content creators have gone through that, wherein you put out a video and you're like, yeah, this is the one. And I love on Instagram where they have that little voiceover that says, yeah, I know this video is going to get all these looks. And then it says something about all my videos get 4 views, something crazy like that. All my videos get 4 views. No, it's one of those videos gets kind of mixed up in the crunch. So I try to be strategic in how I post my videos, and hoping that the one that I think is the best out of the trio is not the one that doesn't get the eyes on the video, or it picks up the pickup is a little bit too slow for me. So, or for what I desire. So, I think I'm not going to do Vlogmas this year, but I'm going to take that little break at the end of the year and then start back at the beginning of the year and just try to pick up some more momentum. My goal is to get to 2K as soon as possible. Not sure if I'm going to make it in these 29 days that are left in the year, but hopefully in January that the videos will do well and I will pick up the remainder of the subscribers that I need to get to the 2K. Now, last but not least, because I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Pastor Jay has got to go. I've got pastor mode to kick in too. But I do have a holiday giveaway here on the channel. And so check the community tab. It's simple. You must be living in the United States of America. And also, you must be subscribed to my channel. You must be 18 or older. Sorry, number 2, that's my little cousin Lyric, but you cannot and you will not qualify for this giveaway. Also, you need to watch all my videos that started on November the 27th. So watch all my videos from November the 27th. And I'm trying to remember what the date is, but it's through to my Christmas home tour. So that's why I need to get it out, because I want to make sure that I have at least a week to get the gift to you before Christmas. So it's going to be a goodie box. It's going to be a goodie box. I'm going to put some little nice items in there for you, and I will have one winner. I will come on and announce the winner, and I'll pull 2 names. I always try to just go ahead and get 2 names just in case the winner does not get back into touch with me in the time frame that I give them. I want to make sure I have enough time to get to the second place winner, because I do want you to receive this holiday gift box from the Priceless Pearl Life so that you can tuck it up under your tree. And if you don't have a tree, put it somewhere with the nice bow on it, and you will be able to open it up on Christmas Day. I just want to give back to my subscribers. There are so many channels out here. There's so many people in my niche, but I appreciate you carving out time during the week, during your schedule, to make sure that you stop by the Johnson Ranch, or even if I'm doing a walkthrough, if I'm on a trip, if I'm dining out, wherever I am, if I'm doing worship, just wherever I am, I appreciate you coming back, watching the videos. I appreciate you watching from start to finish, because you know, content creators, we know that's how our channels really, really grow. Let me see what Estelle says. Do you all think that the SEO matters on our videos? Well, Penny is not on here today. Penny's Lifestyle Living. Penny is always giving us information about YouTube tips and tricks and hacks and all that good stuff. What I always hear, Estelle, is SEOs, search engine optimization. And to me, it does matter. There are some videos that, and we all know this at content creators, those who have been here for, I would say, at least 2 years, that you can put a video out, and sometimes it's not that it's not a good video, it's the timing of the video along with whatever else is going on when you place your video. For example, if one of those larger channels places a video out, I've seen this in my experience. If a larger channel placed the video out and my video was similar to theirs, and I placed it like kind of close to when theirs was coming out, I've gotten more eyes on my video because our videos were similar. And it's like, I could have done, my living room video could come out at 6 o'clock on my regular scheduled time, and theirs might have just come out at 5 o'clock, which means that people were looking at their video because they're a larger channel. And then what ends up happening is, because people were looking for it, they pushed it out because my title said living room makeover, living room refresh. So I think that SEO is quite important. Learning it, understanding it sometimes is not as easy as it seems, or I think it could be. But it is important that we put in our titles words or key phrases that the logarithm will pick up. And as Penny said in one of the sessions that she had on a Sunday afternoon, you can go back and change your thumbnails, and you also can go back and change your titles, which I have tested with some of my videos. I had a video and I thought the video should have done well, and it didn't do as well as I thought it would do. I went and I actually changed the thumbnail, I changed the title, and the video picked up a little bit more. I did it again on another video and it still didn't pick up. So again, I think it's SEO. I also think it's the timing of the video and what people are actually looking for at that time. When you go into your YouTube studio, you can look in the analytics, and the analytics will tell you. You can type in a keyword, and analytics will tell you how high, medium, or low. If anybody has ever done that, it'll tell you how medium, high, medium, or low that keyword or key phrase is being looked at, searched within the last 28 days. So sometimes I will go and look in that, especially if I'm about to post a video, and see, are people looking for this? Are people wanting this information? Because YouTube, what it is as a content creator, us answering a question. That's what it is. If we can answer a question, I think that's the better, makes it better for our channel. If someone wants to see a tablescape, they want to see a living room transformation, they want to see upscale DIY, it's us answering the question of how can I do it? What are the tools I need? What are the supplies I need? What is the budget I need? And being able to show them that. So if we can continue to answer questions, I think that helps us out as well. I think also there are some collaborations that help us out as well. I'm not really a collab channel. I don't mind doing a few collabs, but I don't want to get stuck as a collab channel. So I am sparing. I do it sparingly with collaborations, but there are some collaborations that I have done that have brought me wonderful numbers of subscribers. I've done some and I rarely got looks, but then I've done some collaborations wherein it has helped my channel. So I think being strategic in that, Estelle, Lorna, Martha, I think those are things that we can look in as well. Also, going out, I said this about a couple months ago, just going out and inviting people to join your channel helps as well. During this holiday time, people are over to your house. You have friends, family in town. Just telling them, I have a channel. Come on, join my channel. Come on, help my channel out. So I think that helps us to push us out. The more people that are coming, if the system sees that every month, every week, whatever, we're getting new subscribers, then that also helps us to be pushed out even more. When our channels become stagnant is when we can see a decline in our views. So we always want to be relevant. We want to always be in touch with what's going on in our niche across the YouTube channels is what I feel. I'm not an expert, but that's my opinion on that. Anybody else have an opinion? Because I'm about to go. But if anybody else has an opinion about that, we can discuss it in the community tab. I can drop something in there as well on the community tab, and we can chat about it on next week, how we can all help each other, our channels to continue to grow. So as always, I thank you. Martha usually puts this in the Martha and Samantha usually puts this in the comments. I think it's important as content creators that we are integral people, that we watch the others' channels if we want them to come back to our channels, and so that we follow them in integrity, and we give the thumbs up and we give the kind comments. Listen, because sometimes I tell people, you may not like what I have done. It might not be your style. I am not offended if it's not your style, if it's not your taste. I'm not offended. All I want to do is to show you how I did it and the joy in which I did it. And guess what? You will learn something. You will either learn that you like it or you don't like it. You will learn that Walmart Time and Table has some real good table scapes. Did y'all see my last table scape? That was Time and Table from Walmart. You will learn something that I'm dangerous with a spray can paint in my hand, with spray paint in my hand. So you will learn something. And that's how I view videos. It may not be my style, it may not be my taste, but when I come, I expect to learn something when I'm watching a video, and I'm going to leave a kind comment, and I'm going to watch from start to finish, because if I say I'm going to do it, I am going to do it. Let me see, and then I'm going to get out of here. May the favor of God be your portion as we end this year and enter a new. Thank you, Mommy. I think it's very important, and I've been trying some different things, and it's been working. Well, that's wonderful, Estelle. Yes, spray paint. Listen, I have spray paint cans all outside. This is ridiculous. Consistency is the key too. Yes, for me, um, I wish if I had the time to put out more videos on time. What I do, Martha, is I do batch content creating. When I if I have a free day, I have a couple of free days. I do what's called batch content creating, and I may shoot 3 videos in a day, because I'm looking at my schedule. I look at my schedule and say, okay, where can I shoot these schedule? What time can I shoot these schedule? So I might shoot 3 videos in a day, and those 3 videos will go for Tuesday, Thursday of 1 week and Tuesday of the next week, which gives me some time, in between, to relax a couple of days and then come back and shoot that 4th video. So that's what I usually do to help me try to stay a little bit more consistent, is do that batch content creating and keep my camera. Well, my camera is my phone. Keep my phone with me and always think about, is this some content I can shoot wherever I go? Just wherever I go, I'm always thinking, can I shoot this? Will this be some content? And then there's also content that I've shot that I've never shown, and I just have them sitting there. So if something comes up and I cannot shoot, and I cannot make time to shoot, there may be a walkthrough. So that might be something I might shoot a walkthrough and just just edit it, put it up, just have it sitting there in my studio. And then if something happens and I cannot shoot home decor, I cannot shoot cooking, I cannot shoot deep cleaning, because these things, if you're not shooting, does not take you as long. But when you're adding a camera, you're adding angles, you're looking at lighting, it takes extra time. And so because I have that sitting there, then it's like I could be out of town and say, oh, I didn't have time to shoot something, and let me just go ahead and release this walkthrough. Let me just go ahead and release this cooking video that I did a month ago, and I never released it. So I try to do batch content creating so that I can have it if I need it. My job in school, then I have to edit videos. Yes, ma'am. It really takes a lot. It really takes a lot to get the videos out. And so that's why I'm always appreciative when people watch from start to finish, because until you enter this YouTube journey, this YouTube world, you have no idea how much time it takes. I remember one day we were leaving the house, we were going somewhere, and I was trying to shoot this video before we left. And my mom was dressed and she was like, "Are you ready yet?" And I'm like, "No, Mom, I'm trying to finish this video." She went and sat down in her room. She started watching TV. She came out. She was like, "Are you finished yet?" And I was like, "Ma, I just need a few more minutes." Then she looked at me, gave me that mother look. And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll just finish this later." Because she was so ready to go. And she did not realize that me stopping, I had to stop and make sure that I had the right angle, and make sure that, because we know it's nothing like when you first start and you're just trying to learn and get better, and you shoot a whole scene and you miss the whole scene, or your hand is in the way, or your arm is blocking it, or they're just seeing your back, or they're seeing this because you're cutting yourself off. So it's a lot to it. And so I send kudos to anyone who's been doing this for 5, 10 years. I give you kudos to doing that. And of course, this is a hobby because I'm not getting paid to do this. This is a hobby. This is just me wanting to inspire and motivate others to clean a house, cook some good food for your family, and then sprinkle in some decoration in between and have a good time. So I have to go. I'm looking at my time. I have to go. We have to celebrate on today. Oh my God, that's me vlogging, doing busy times and days. I watch most videos like I'm watching TV. I very rarely watch less than 90% of most videos. Yeah, I try. I watch. Let me tell you, I've gotten phone calls and I'm laughing because I'll get a phone call. I'll stop the video. I'll pause it, take the phone call. And then when I get back off the phone, I'm like, oh, I was watching a video. Hit it, let it play. And it might have been like 20 minutes in between the time I started and the time I stopped. But if I started, I will finish it. I'm going to make sure that my sisters, my YouTube sisters, are going to get that watch and they're going to get that like and that comment. So I have to go. Everyone have a blessed day. Happy holidays to everyone. I'm going to try to come back live before the end of the year. My family, we love to sing. And for the last 2 years, we have been doing our Johnson family special. We pre-recorded them, but I think this year, if I can talk my family into it, perhaps we will come back and do it live on a Sunday afternoon. Maybe we'll come back and do it live. If you think that's a good idea, I'm going to put it in the community tab. Y'all have to get the numbers up because I have to convince my family to do it live. So I'll put it in the community tab. You all give me some thumbs up. Y'all leave some comments. I'll have to show it to them and let them know that the people want us to come live and have a Christmas worship experience here on the Johnson Ranch. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to come and be with me for this monthly chit chat. I am the Priceless Pearl Life. I am Katrina. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that you're here with me on today. Continue to rock with me from now until the end of the year, and I'll see you January 4th on the beginning of the new year. But I'm not going yet. Countdown to Christmas continues. Next week, join me Tuesday, Thursday, and next Saturday. I have 3 videos coming out. And again, on December the 11th, I think that's the date. It's the Tuesday. Yeah, 2 weeks before Christmas will be my Christmas home tour for 2023. Much blessings, much loves from me to you. I'll see you real soon. Until next time, you know what I say. Stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, you are absolutely priceless. I'll see you on my next video.